Greetings, and I welcome you now in the love and light of the one infinite creator. I wish to do a tarot reading for you all. These are general readings, take what feels right, spit all the rest out. With all that being said, deck's been shuffled, and let's get right into it. Just so you know, I did a few pre-shuffles, as well, I didn't just shuffle it once. It's gotta be random. In the past, we get the Lovers. Strong relationship showing up in the past. It could be what made you, which could be what part of what makes you who you are today. In the present, we get the Ace of Pentacles. Trusting and having faith that you will be given opportunity by the Creator. Interesting. Or basically what the Ace of Pentacles really means is like God or the Creator is giving you some kind of opportunity, especially physical, it being the Ace of Pentacles. In the future, we get the Knight of Swords. Good card. Represents like being of service or being service to other, helping somebody who likes to help others. It could also represent like pushing forward. So your future is really going to be about pushing forward. And doing the right thing. It being a knight. Okay. So overall, so 3 cards, 3 positives so far. We're going to start pulling cards over the past, present, and future. So, one for the past year, we get the 7 of Wands. You've had to defend yourself against other people. For some reason, other people might not have really agreed with what you believed or the way you feel or think or feel. And you've had to defend yourself. See, now I'm kind of interested to see how that really went. So I'm going to pull a 3rd card over the past. We get the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So there was some kind of like the 10 of Pentacles represents like community, basically. So like the community that you were in, whether that be work, or play, or whatever, so this is the past, remember, but you were ousted by your community, or by your peers, is what this would elaborate to. Or it could also mean, because it's over the Lovers. Okay, it's over the Lovers, so by your peers. Maybe not your not necessarily your. I don't know. It's interesting. I want to really double back on, or not double back, but like So. Interesting. I don't really see how it connects with the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. I don't really see how it connects with the Lovers. I'm seeing it as separate events in your past. But it could very well have a lot to do with your relationship as well. Because it's all in your past, and it could be all, things could be crisscrossing and stuff for all I know, really. So, there's, I don't know. But you were ousted by your community in some way, or or maybe you had to avoid many other people, in order to find this relationship that you have, possibly. Like, just trying to see how it could be connected with because you get the Lovers, then you get the Seven of Wands, then you get the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I don't know. It's interesting. Every card tells its own little story, especially when it comes out at certain times and when it kind of, and whatnot. Those events, you being ousted and you being ousted and your relationship might be completely separate, but there might be some real information there that I can't really pull on because I'm not really, it's these readings are general. They're not, I'm not personally trying to pull on people's information too much. I'm just trying to read the code. Let's see here. So, because you haven't been able to rely on the people around you, besides maybe your lover, you've been relying on God, and so, or you're ready to, like, I don't know if it's because you didn't have really anyone to rely on besides your lover, but your faith in God. No, I don't know if it's like faith in God. It's like it's just that God wants to give you an opportunity in your current energy here, and we're gonna pull a card over that. Like what does I don't know. We get the World reversed over the Ace of Pentacles. It could feel like the world is against you. You get it could feel like the people around you are always against you. And I feel like that's tied heavily to the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands in your past. Like, if you've just had troubles with getting along with people, and maybe like maybe people are jealous. Who knows? Like I don't know. The truth is that you have all the opportunity. You have all the opportunity in the world, and maybe people just don't really necessarily, You always want you always want what you don't have, and the grass is always greener on the other side, and people oftentimes think that they wish they could be somebody else, but they don't know anything about what it's like to be in that person's shoes and what they've gone through and what made them who they are, and oftentimes life is hypocritical. People are hypocritical. They contradictory. Everyone is full of contradictions. It doesn't matter who it is. Our world is full of contradiction. The world, and I see your world unbalanced with the World reversed, right? So you're currently your life is full of opportunity. It should be. This is if this is resonating. And because of that, it's gonna be important to push forward with the Knight of Swords here. So we're gonna go to the future. So let's just go over so far. We'll do the future first, and then we'll go over everything. Oh, Ten of Cups. That is one of the best cards you can get, and you got the Wheel of Fortune already, but you got the World reversed. So yeah, and you got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Seven of Wands is kind of about defending yourself against people. But in your past, sorry, but so your reading is looking pretty good. It's looking like it's probably going to be a passing grade. I like to give grades in my readings, like a score out of 10. But if I get to 10 cards, sometimes I don't always go to 10 cards. Sometimes the reading is, it's too important to just make a statement and just stop. But you get the 10 of Cups in your future, so your future looks absolutely awesome, and it's just going to be about pushing forward. It's just going to be about accepting your gifts, your gifts from God, your opportunities, which should be abundant. Even if the world is against you, with these kind of cards, I feel like you can do it. With nothing but your lover. With nothing but just yourself and your lover, or you could probably even just do it on your own. But or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe your lover is what's really helping drive you, because it's in your past, and it's your only positive. It's the only positive thing about your past is that you found somebody that you loved. But despite that, you had to defend yourself against many other people, and you had to, and your community was against you. Your people were against you. And that's still carried over into the current energy with the world reversed. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Wheel of Fortune representing like opportunity given to you, offered to you, present opportunity, lots of present possibilities and present energy that's like abundant, right? But in your future. Yeah, and in your future, you get the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So, like, push forward, and happiness is going to be there, I don't even know if I want to pull any more cards. I could go all the way to 10. I should go to 10, right? I don't know. We don't have to do an overall energy, I see things go in the future looking good for you. You may not be able to please everybody, but because you can't please everybody. The world's hypocritical. The world's contradictory, and you can't please everybody. People will walk right over you. People will treat you like garbage if you don't. If you let them, basically. As crazy as that is, trust and have faith. I know you can do it, I'm going to pull one more card, and then the overall energy, because it's proper, to do a full on reading. We get the Ace of Wands reversed in the future. So maybe that's why I was kind of saying, maybe that's why so yeah, it is going to be important to have faith, because God will come back with more opportunities if for instance, if you don't want to completely, immerse yourself in the opportunities that you're given right now. There will be more, and so be open to them. If what's working out right, for you doesn't just be open, because there's an endless, the universe is infinite, but your future still looks pretty good. There might be a little bit of doubt there in God or the Creator with the Ace of Wands as your last card in your future, but things are good. Your overall energy is the Moon. So psychic ability and emotions play a vital role in what makes you the best version of yourself. So never let go of the emotional pain or strain that made you who you are today, because pain is so important. But actually, well, I don't know if your reading wasn't showing like there was a bunch of pain in there necessarily. Well, actually, yeah, in your past, because there was the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Seven of Wands right before that. So, like, you know, you might have found love, but you know, like, you could probably have a lot of emotional pain or strain from just from dealing with people, you know. Yeah. So overall, your grade here is your score here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10. So overall, things are looking good. I see you achieving, you know, what you really want in life, manifesting what you really want in life in the future, and it's just going to be about pushing forward and having a little bit of faith in the Creator or God. Trusting your emotions and the pain and stuff that's taught you to be who you are today. And with all that being said, I leave you now in the love and light of the one infinite Creator. Namaste.